This is Divine Letters, a message from the heart of creation to remind us that everything starts within. All symbols are alive, and I am because you are. We are the ones we have been waiting for. This is Divine. Divine Letter to Portugal. Today I speak not about Portugal, but through the field of Portugal as it moved through me. Not as a coastline, nor as colony, but as exhale, as ache, as the memory of breath once whole. Portugal came not with fire, but with fragrance, with a sadness that was not weakness, but wisdom. She arrived not in voice, but in sight. And in that sight, the whole story lived. Her oversoul is Saudade, not a word, but a waveform, not a concept of loss, but a longing that remembers the original harmony. Portugal is Gaia's left lung, the organ of release, surrender and letting go. Her field is not about holding, but about softening. She exhales what others suppress. She grieves what others deny. She remembers what others forget. And in that grief is grace. What moved through me was sacred yearning. Portugal carries the residual trauma of empire, much like Spain. Their karmic threads are interwoven. Yet Portugal's grief did not harden her. It softened her. It made her quiet, not from suppression, but from soulfulness. The sadness in this field is ancient, but it is not despair. It is reverence. Portugal is not trying to be seen. She is trying to remember. And that remembrance is not mental. It is cellular. Through fado songs, ocean winds, cracked stone walls, and olive trees, she whispers, I once knew wholeness, and I ache to breathe it again. Portugal and Brazil mirrors the same organ, the lungs of Gaia. They are opposing hemisphere of a single breath body. Portugal exhales, Brazil inhales. Portugal releases, Brazil receives. They do not merely relate, they rhythm together. One cannot be fully understood without the other. Together they form the respiratory system of ancestral remembrance. If one stops moving, the whole body forgets how to breathe. Portugal's field is quieter than her story, but beneath that quiet is a song of ache, of beauty, of faith that healing comes not through force, but through gentle return. This is your invitation. Let the grief be honored. Let the exhale be complete. You are not the ruin of empire. You are its alchemy. You do not need to be more. You already are the breath between the notes, the pause that makes the song sacred. Let yourself sigh, Portugal. Let the land exhale. Let the longing be love. And because what is longed for must also be witnessed, what you now see is a visual transmission of the being word Saudade, channeled by the intuitive artist and seer Siri. She received this painting as Portugal's oversoul made visible. Let your eyes feel what your lungs already carry. This is not grief to fix, but ache to honor. Portugal is not teaching true answers. She is inviting you to feel. If the oversoul of Portugal, Saudade, stirred your chest, your memory, or your longing, let these sacred gestures bring coherence through breath. 1. Let the exhale complete. Portugal is the left lung of Gaia. She teaches the sacred release. Where in your life are you holding breath you've already outgrown? Action. Sit or lay down. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale through your mouth with sound, like a soft sigh. Repeat 7 times. Let the body let go. Two. Whisper the being word Saudade. This word is not sorrow. It is sacred memory, the ache that links you to your original wholeness. Action. Whisper Saudade 3 times, placing your hands on your chest. Feel the vibration in your ribs. Let the longing be welcomed, not silenced. Three. Singing something ancient. Portugal's field heals through tonal memory. Songs of old, of soul, of soil. Action. Find an old melody, even if you don't know the words. Hum or sing softly. Let sound rise from your longing, not your throat. 4. Offer a gesture of release. Portugal does not hold. She lets go. Action. Write a note to something you are ready to release. A grief, a memory, an expectation. Fold it. Bury it. Burn it. Let the earth hold what you no longer need. Five. Breathe with the other lung. Portugal and Brazil mirror one another. One exhales, one inhales. Action. Place your attention on your left lung. Breathe into it. Then shift to the right. Breathe again. Whisper, I breathe with the body of the earth. Feel both sides unite. This is not catharsis. This is coherence through breath. This was Portugal, Saudade, as she moved through me. This nation belongs to the micro-organ of Gaia known as Europe, the western shore where water meets air, and where the ancient breath of the world first touched the open sea. Here, as the left lung of Gaia, Portugal remembers the breath that was once whole, exhaling the memory of origins into the ancestral heart of the planet. Portugal stands within the lower heart matrix of Gaia, as the keeper of the ancestral breath, holding the oceanic longing that softens nations and restores the remembrance of unity. May its timeless Saudade breath again through humanity, and may its exhale carry us home to the wholeness we have never truly lost. Thank you for listening to Divine Letters with Ann-Peggy Divine. All evolution is collective. Nothing is ever forgotten. Each letter calls us to remember, to take responsibility for the life we create. With grace, reverence, and unity, may the path of your divine design light the way.